From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White. The Prime Minister has promised the upcoming federal budget will spur unprecedented investment, but he warns sacrifices are in store. Mark Carney stopped short today of explaining exactly what he means by that. He says it'll be revealed when the federal budget is tabled November 4th.
We'll have to move more slowly on certain aspects of you know what? I think we should, why don't I not scoop the budget and we'll let it come out through the budget.
Carney did say he plans to maintain supports for the most vulnerable, from provincial health transfers to childcare support and dental care coverage. Canada's ambassador to Mexico says U.S. President Donald Trump is unrealistic on building vehicles without Canadian parts. Trump has slapped tariffs on various vehicles and their components coming into the U.S., but Cameron McKay tells the Senate Foreign Affairs Committee it's just not possible for the U.S. to build cars on its own right now. He says there are still parts American companies need that they can only get from Canada and Mexico. The Liberal government is making it harder to get bail for a variety of offences. Justice Minister Sean Fraser says the tougher provisions will target crimes like vehicle thefts, organised crime, extortion, retail theft, and residential break-and-enters.
We are going to change the criminal law to ensure that the bail system is not viewed as some get-out-of-jail-free card. We're going to ensure that bail hearings treat public safety as a paramount concern. When risks to the public cannot be managed, offenders will be detained.
The Canadian Civil Liberties Association and some defense lawyers say the bill goes against the charter right to reasonable bail. Alberta's government is getting ready to force its teachers back to work. The teacher strike in Alberta is into its third week, and Premier Danielle Smith says her government will introduce back-to-work legislation on Monday, if there's no agreement by then. Lululemon Athletica got a trademark for the phrase Lululemon dupes. That's a term that describes items duplicated by someone else that did not make the original. Lululemon's currently suing Costco for selling dupes of some of its clothing, including scuba hoodies and sweatshirts. Prime Minister Mark Carney and Ontario Premier Doug Ford agree on something. Both leaders say the Toronto Blue Jays will win the World Series in 6 games. But Ford will be watching tomorrow's Game 1 at home.
I'm going to be sitting in my man cave because I'm not paying whatever $1,500 for a ticket. And by the way, those ticket gougers, they're going to pay the price. We're going to get to them.
Ford's government scrapped part of an Ontario law that would have capped resale ticket prices in 2019. Carney will be at the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit during tomorrow's game and jokes he'll have to find a man cave to watch from overseas. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, Toronto rookie Trey Savage will get the start when the Blue Jays open the World Series against the Los Angeles Dodgers tomorrow night. The 22-year-old from Pennsylvania was asked how much Canada's rallied behind Toronto's postseason push.
It's hard to see the entire impact just because we're kind of almost like sheltered here. But, I mean, I know we represent this entire country, and we're this country's team. So we want to go out there and do everything we can to make this country proud of us.
Blake Snell will start for the Dodgers. In NHL action, the soaring Montreal Canadiens are in Edmonton tonight facing the Oilers. The Ottawa Senators host Philadelphia. Elsewhere in the league, Vancouver visits Nashville, while Winnipeg welcomes Seattle. 3 Vancouver Whitecaps have been shortlisted for Major League Soccer's end-of-season awards. Jesper Sorensen, Tristan Blackmon, and Yohei Takaoka. Whitecaps begin their postseason on Sunday, hosting FC Dallas. From the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.